So, in short, let's get right to it. What we'll be creating is a rectangle with some drop shadows, and how we'll achieve that is by having a square, which obviously we've done before in one of the earlier articles I've written. You probably read it. Now we're just going to tackle the shadows part. How we're achieving those shadows is by just creating a normal rectangle and embedding the shadow color in it, just like so. We have several shadow options here. As you can see, I've created for brown and for blue with different opacities. All of them have been added to sort of like this mini library I've created. And how the actual drop shadow effect is being created is by having a background sort of group, if you will. You have the shadow color and the mask, which cuts off the shadow exactly the way you want it to be. And then we have basically like a rectangle that serves as our Gaussian blur effect, if you will, which is nothing more than a background blur put into effect. You can change the amount of the background blur to fit your needs. I've actually made this smaller so that it fits the rectangle I'm using, so it doesn't go outside the bounds of it, which I'm going to show you in a second. As you can see here, it just fits in right nicely, so it doesn't look like bleeding or something like that, you know. Okay, that's the basic gist of it. If you want to, you can change this part here to, I don't know, have it something like this. And as you can see, it bleeds out. It's not really nice looking. So I kept it to like 2 pixels. It's not that much. However, if you need to make it bigger, I mean, if you need to enlarge the shadow, you can just enlarge your symbol like so. And then go into the actual shadow bit, make this part here bigger. Because it's basically your area of effect, if you will, and change the pixels here to 2, for example. And you can already see it updated nicely, and it looks like awesome. Way better than this part here, which is using the old version of the stacked shadows style that we've all known to love or hate. Depends on how you've been working with it. Of course, this can be used to actually make scalable objects as well, but you need to be careful on how you do the pinning part. For the sake of brevity, I didn't cover that part here as well, but I'm guessing that you guys can just do it without any issues, since there's tons of tutorials out there that cover this part. Okay then, hope this was useful for you, and have fun with it.